I'm going to be reviewing this number 2 that was actually an LED light up, and this is made by Pooqla, which is Pooqla, I believe is how it's spelled. Anyway, this is the number 2 LED, and this is going to. They do have a variety of different numbers and letters, that sort of thing. I actually purchased this for my daughter and for her bedroom. So I'm going to pull that out and show you what that's going to look like. So inside, it's just going to have the number 2, and it's also going to have the remote and then the instructions. So no worries there. This is going to actually be battery powered, which is really nice, at least in my opinion. You don't have to worry about that. And also it's going to have an on-off switch, so that is also nice. Let me go and open this up here. It does not include the battery, so that is a downside. Looks like it's going to take 2 AA batteries, so no biggie there. But it's something to consider if you're giving this to someone and they might not have batteries, then you might want to include a couple of AA batteries as well. Let me go and get a couple batteries, throw them in here, and let me show you exactly what it looks like and how it works. So I got the batteries inside, have the remote here as well. The remote actually does already have a battery inside. You're just going to have to pull out this little piece of plastic to make sure that makes a connection. And then I'm going to power this on by just flipping the switch on the back. And then of course I can change the actual color on this as well. So I can do red, green, blue, white. And then you can also choose these different variations of those colors for the number as well. So that's nice. And then you can also do different types of fades or jumps. You can do that there. And so that's going to slowly change. And then jump, so it's going to change a lot faster. And then you can do different color fade. So you've actually got each color, each light is actually going to change differently. And then the color jumps, so each one is flashing. So that's really cool that it has that. And then you can also adjust the speed. So I'm just pushing the speed button here at the top of the remote. So I can make it a much slower or a much faster jump. And then same thing with time. So I can adjust the time that's going to be on it, that's going to cause those flashes or the fades, that sort of thing. So I really like the fact that it has the different colors that's available on there. And then also, that you can choose the colors using the remote for these specific lights. Now these are LEDs. They actually look like here on the video that they're kind of flashing, kind of like shimmering almost. That's not actually what's happening. It's just because of the LED here on the camera. So they do look like a solid blue here, whereas now on the camera they're kind of shimmery. So it is something to keep in mind. It's not going to look exactly like that just because it's the LED versus the traditional light on some of those. So really like the fact that it does these different colors. It kind of looks like it's the same here, whereas it's actually going to be different. So this one's white, that's one purple, white, blue, this one's red, changing colors, that sort of a thing. And the same thing with the jump. So they're changing the colors. And you can kind of see them some on the camera and some not. And again, because of the LED, colors are going to look a little different, but I really like all the different options that it has. And then of course it has an on and off on here as well. So you could just switch it on here, leave that, and then use the remote to turn it on and off. So overall, super happy for this. With this, I actually purchased this for my daughter's bedroom, which is why I grabbed this one. She likes the number 2. She wears that in sports, that sort of thing. So that's what we grabbed this one specific one for, and love all the different options that it has available.